Hello. Thank you so much for being patient with me during this time. And thank you so much for your purchase of a general reading. You are a Cancer. One card popped out of me, and I want to see if it comes back within the deck. I'm going to do a different layout for your reading since you wanted to focus on love. So let's see. Okay. All right. So it did not display itself again, but it was the what was it? The Six of Pentacles. All right, so with this, I feel like you need to be mindful of the give and take method. Make sure that you are not putting your all into situations and people are like just pretty much half-assing you. I feel like you are single, and if you are in a relationship, then honey, then that's really, really not good. But I honestly feel like you are single. These cards popped out of me kind of. Alright, so with this, I feel like you may be holding on to an idea of how you want your love life to be. I mean, I know everyone has, you know, their fantasies of their Prince Charming, and like they just think of like their ideal mate. I feel like with you and with this, it's just like you kind of need to be careful of this energy, because I feel like your mate is just kind of too perfect, or like the person who you are idolizing is just like too perfect. And I honestly feel like you need to like just allow for yourself to heal and let go of past hurt. Honestly, be patient with yourself. And I feel like with this, you may have some sort of admirers, or like a lot of admirers, but I feel like you may not really be interested in them after you really get to know them. Alrighty, so honestly, the cards are telling me that you do need to I did a Celtic cross reading, and I really don't like to start from the beginning. I like to start with whatever's pointing out to me the most. But honestly, the cards are telling me that you do need to focus on yourself during this time. Luckily, you are showing up as the Queen of Cups, which is really, really good. I feel like you know what you want. You are aware of what you want. I feel like you are aware of, you know, people who are mean and, you know, sucky lovers. But I feel like sometimes you kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. I do feel like you need to be mindful of any male issues during this time. I feel like you choose men, and you may do this subconsciously. Like you choose men who have very similar traits to your father, or who wants to control you. I feel like you need to go a different route when it comes to your dating life. Do things a bit differently. And I also feel like you like shouldn't be so judgmental or like care what people think. And also I feel like you need to have better sense of judgment, to be honest. Okay, let me explain that, because I know that was kind of like hypocritish. All right, I feel like with like you really shouldn't care like what other people think. Like let's just say like you date outside your race, and like your family's like, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, don't care what people think about that. Okay, but I honestly feel like when it comes to you having a different type of judgment, like don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Like really get to know someone before you judge a book by its cover. Like you have to read the pages, you have to read everything before you can really get to know someone. Just because someone looks well put together and they look groomed and nice doesn't mean that they're going to be that way on the inside. Okay, honestly, you may have some weirdness when it comes to your love life, and you just may have some disappointments. Okay, I feel like you kind of think, and you know, go back to your past, and you kind of compare lovers sometimes, which is not a good thing. I also feel like when it comes to love. Like either you or the other person moves too fast. And I feel like you kind of I feel like, yeah, you kind of picture yourself like getting married, or I just feel like a lot of rushed energy. So, please be careful about that. But I feel like in a way, like you're trying to fill in a void, like a past void. And like I said earlier, like this may be issues like with your father. Maybe you subconsciously, like you look for males with the same traits of your father, or like you just like maybe you like I said, like you're filling in a void. And I feel like this is something that you should do on your own, because when we try to fill voids with sex or drugs or people, and when those things aren't really giving us the results that we want, we still feel empty, and we go to other things to fill in that void. So do this on your own instead of waiting for someone to do that for you. Okay, because I feel like you do need to go through some self-growth, even though you are showing up as the Queen of Cups during this time. Once again, please be careful of you wanting perfection. For real. I do feel like you just need to take better care of yourself, and you need to heal yourself. I feel like mentally, like you want long term, you want stability, like you want structure, you want someone who can match up with you, like you seriously want a companion. I feel like you are destined to have a companion within this lifetime. I feel like you aren't meant to have fuck buddy relationships and date every now and again, because some people, like, they are destined to have on again, off again relationships. And I feel like with you are seriously meant to like really grow and love someone, until the day you die. But I feel like, it's going to be a really tough time. I do. I honestly feel like you may need to travel more or move for you to meet this mate that you are really wanting to grow with. The cards keep talking about you taking better care of yourself. And I feel like you need to like when you are in love, like your mind is just so cluttered with fantasies and whatnots that you just forget all the damn signs and all the red flags. I feel like currently you have high hopes, or you are very starry-eyed for love during this time. It's almost Valentine's Day, like 4 days away. But I honestly feel like you need to take better care of yourself. Like I said earlier, be careful of you falling for fuck buddy relationships or someone who just wants to have sex with you. Okay? I feel like you are honest, like I said earlier, like you're seriously destined to, really grow and mature with a soulmate. But it's just gonna be, it's not gonna be in the time frame that you want it. How old are you? Because I'm curious to know. Okay, so I'm seeing that you will find true love in about 7 years. Really cool. Because I was seeing a number in my head, but I didn't want to, tell your age. And I added up from your age to the age that I saw, and it was 7. So that's really, really cool. So yeah, honestly, you will find your true soulmate in 7 years. I feel like you have a lot to learn. You have a lot of lessons to go through. I feel like you have a lot of growing up to do when it comes to love, to be honest. Honestly, with your challenge, I feel like you aren't patient enough. Or like you obsess about people too much. Or like you just really don't allow for things to grow. Like you seriously rush. Alright, so, please take better care of yourself. I honestly feel like you are going to have a lot of admirers, like I said, or you're going to do a lot of mingling, you're going to do a lot of talking, but I feel like you aren't going to be able to really mesh with these people. In the month of March, I just feel like you're going to get hurt, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of betrayals and delays and just sexual energy when it comes to your dating life. I feel like with your hopes and wishes, you want to grow like I said earlier, I keep talking about the same thing. You want to grow with a partner, but I honestly feel like you are going to go through the same trial and error for a good time. And I feel like you need to understand that, and you need to take it seriously. Like when relationships end, ask yourself, oh, why did it end? Was it a good thing that it ended? Was it bad? What did I gain from it? Like, just protect yourself. I feel like you are just so open and you're just so free that you are just like, I feel like you are mainly the one that gets hurt with relationships, and the other person, they hurt too, but they get over it quicker than you, because like you seriously give your all into it. Okay, so please take things slow. Yeah, I feel like you are going to meet, and you may meet a Capricorn. This may be their sun and moon and or their rising. Okay, I feel like this male, he's going to be very put together, but I'm seeing a lot of difficulty with this male, and I'm seeing that there's going to be an understanding of, hey, it wasn't meant to work out. I'm seeing that he's going to, like, he doesn't know how to communicate. A lot of earth signs, well, Capricorns don't. I'm a Capricorn, so just recently I've learned how to motherfucking communicate. So yeah, we really don't know how to communicate, and I feel like you are going to deal with that with him. But you are going to learn a very valuable lesson, and I feel like it's going to be involving your self-growth, so that's always good. But the final cards involving your love life during this time. All right, I just see you being disappointed. The cards are saying be patient and wait, because your Prince Charming, your king will come to you. I honestly feel like you need to get out of your head, and you just, like, with dating, yes, we date to see if you are marriage material. But I honestly feel like, since I told you that, like, you are going to meet your soulmate in 7 years, I feel like for right now, just mingle. Don't take it too seriously, because you have a lot of stuff growing to do, to be honest. Like, you really, 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 really do. So, take better care of yourself. Understand relationships more, and understand, like, what you truly want, and, like, what's within your reach. Okay? So, good luck with everything, honey bunny. I do wish you luck. And, just really take care of yourself, because you truly deserve it. Stop taking care of other people. Okay? But hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. And hopefully I hear from you soon. Bye.